Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome to my Naruto tier list video. Today, I'm going to be ranking each of the Naruto characters in terms of power and how strong they were in the universe. Now, I was going through a couple of the tier lists I saw, and this one seemed interesting to me. So I thought, why not give it a crack? So, without further ado, shall we jump right into it? Okay, first off, we got Gaara. Gaara, at the start, was overpowered when he was a kid. As he got older, he gradually started to become more average. Then in the Ninja War, he did pull off something insane. Like he helped stop one of Madara's meteors, and he did stop his father. He was using gold dust. So put him in exceptional. Yeah, if they start to feel a bit wonky, I will change the tier lists later. Okay, next we have the god of shinobi himself, Hagoromo. Where else we got? He's a god. He's literally a god. He can't, it makes no sense to put him anywhere else. He's the reason Naruto and Sasuke were able to beat Kaguya and had a chance against Madara when he was in his Ten Tails form. Okay, Haku. Haku was pretty strong. I think a lot of people forget that he was with Zabuza, and apparently Zabuza stated that Haku was even stronger than himself. And Zabuza was rank A in the bingo book. So, and this was him as a kid. It goes to show you, what if he had been an adult? If he grew to an adult, how strong would Haku have been? It wouldn't make sense to go on decent. I'd have to say exceptional, just because rank A is it's no easy feat. Then again, looking at everyone else on the list, I'll put it decent, because I don't know how I feel putting him on the same rank as Gaara. Hanzo the Salamander. Exceptional. He was the three Sunnins, match, I should say. He rivaled the three Sunnin. That is unbelievable, considering how strong they were. Okay, god tier. These two were known as the god, the gods of shinobi. He's a literal god. In the first Hokage, he literally built the Hidden Leaf Village. So it wouldn't make any sense for him to go any lower on this list. Hidan. Let's be honest, he was pretty overpowered. He literally could not die. Hell, we don't know if he's dead now. Yeah, Shikamaru blew him up, but did that actually kill him? And we all saw what he did to Asuma. But then again, I wouldn't say he's as strong as these two. I'll put him here. That seems fair. I'm sure each of these two could take on a tailed beast. Hinata, okay. She's gone in exceptional. Yes, she is strong, but not on the likes of these two. And I'd say she's around about these guys in power level. Yeah, we'll put it here. That makes sense. Ino, decent. Honestly, when it comes to Boruto and the war, yes, she connected the whole shinobi lines, but that's really it. We don't really see her do much to warrant her to get a higher standing on this list. So decent makes sense. Iruka. Okay, as much as it pains me to do this, below average. Let's all be honest, he's not that strong. Yes, he's a good teacher, but strength-wise, what has he done? He took a shuriken for Naruto. As good as a moment that was, a shuriken was enough to take him down. So sadly, as much as I love Iruka as a character personally, we'll have to go to below average. Okay, Itachi Uchiha. Now, I know what a lot of you are going to think. God tier. Let's be honest. He's stronger than these guys. Honestly, I couldn't see Itachi losing to Gaara, to Kakuzu, no, Hidan, you know, Hanzo, Salamander, Hinata. I couldn't see him losing to any of these. But could you see Itachi winning against these two? I personally could not. Like, yeah, maybe if he got really lucky. But majority of the time, I reckon these two would take the W. Plus, he's the god of Shinobi. And Hashirama, he literally beat Madara Uchiha, who is stronger than Itachi. So I think Itachi, overpowered is good, don't get me wrong, it's good to be. Okay, Jiraiya. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna have to put him in exceptional. Now, I know a lot of you aren't going to be happy with that, but don't get me wrong, he's not weak, but honestly, against these three, I can't see Jiraiya winning. Look, Jiraiya lost against Pain. Honestly, Pain is probably on the same level as Itachi. But I would say Jiraiya would probably have a chance of beating all these. Or at least give them a good run for their money anyway. Next. Okay, Obito. Also, I am judging everyone based on their strongest forms. Obito, God tier. Like, come on. He literally, he was a 10-tailed Jinchuriki. That alone puts him up into God tier. In his 10 tails form against Itachi, Obito honestly wipes the floor. Like, I can't see Itachi beating him. Like, maybe if he was lucky, Itachi can stab him with the Totsuka blade, but then again, Obito's Sword of Nanaboku, who's to say that can't get through Itachi Susanoo? So, God tier to me seems fair. I can't see him being in overpowered. Okay, Jugo. Now, Jugo is strong, don't get me wrong, Jugo is very strong, especially in his curse mark. But can't see him. He's definitely not in God tier and overpowered, not a chance. But how would he fare against these? Okay, for the benefit of the doubt, I'll put him in exceptional, but like bottom exceptional. Okay, now that I look at it, I feel like Kanata should be indecent. Like, I know. It's probably, you guys probably don't like it, but that's how I see her. This is like her level. And if you were to picture Hinata and Jugo in a fight, can you really see Hinata pulling off a win here? Because I personally cannot. So I think bottom of exceptional seems fair to me. Kabuto. Okay, Kabuto straight up, he's on the same tier as Itachi. Because Kabuto did the reanimation jutsu for the war arc. That's broken. Kabuto also was a Snake Sage. I don't know if he was a perfect Snake Sage, but he was a Snake Sage. And it took Itachi and Sasuke together to pretty much take down Kabuto. And plus he was merged with Orochimaru, and Orochimaru himself is pretty strong. So overpowered seems fair to me. Kaguya, God tier. She's literally the final boss of Naruto before Boruto. So yeah, it wouldn't make sense to put her any lower than this. Okay, Kakashi. Kakashi, I think, deserves overpower. But then again, if we're talking about his strongest form, this is all before Boruto as well, not ranking him beyond Boruto. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. And I might do another video ranking all the Boruto characters. He did manage to tag Kaguya as double EMS. I reckon God tier seems... That seems fair. Okay, Kakuzu. I think Kakuzu deserves to be on the same line as Eden. Because yes, in the past, he managed to survive a fight with Hashirama. But that means he lost that fight. It doesn't tell us how he survived. He could have snuck away. We don't know how close, like, in level their powers were. We just don't have the information to know how he survived. So, like, trust me, exceptional is not a bad rank. It's like above normal jonin. This is like normal jonin. This is like special, and you know, so on and so forth. I think that's good. Datara. Okay, Datara, the reason I'm putting him in overpowered is because of his one move where he blows himself up. That move itself, that literally like incinerated everything in its area, like in the blast radius. And that literally killed the massive snake summon that Sasuke was using at the time. Now that's not an easy feat. That honestly, that snake probably rivaled the slugs and the toads. So I think that feat itself deserves to be an overpowered. Okay, Asuma. Asuma, I hate to do it, but honestly decent. I can't see Asuma being above these three. The reason being, he hasn't shown any feats that'll really put him on exceptional. To stand, like, I wouldn't say, I don't think he can fight on equal ground with all these guys. Hell, he lost to Hida. But that's not to say he's weak either. Trust me, he's leagues above Iruka. There's no question. So, I think decent's fair. Decent's fair. Choji. Now, I'm gonna put Choji in decent as well. Like, I feel like a lot of the Konoha 12 will be in decent, apart from a certain few. Choji, I don't think he could fight on level with all these guys. He might be able to manage with his butterfly form. But otherwise, I just can't see it. So I think decent makes sense to me. Karen, below average. Actually, not even that. I'd say trash. Now, there's a reason for this. She can't fight to save herself. Like, let's be honest here. She can just heal. That is her whole purpose in Naruto. To heal Sasuke. So sadly, this should have to be our first trash. Like, she hasn't even shown any qualities of a ninja, apart from like sensory. I'm assuming that's Kiba. Decent. Like, come on. Kiba's feats, like the best feat he had was turning into a three-headed dog. So, and he's not the same strength as Choji. Okay, Sasuke. God tier. Like, come on, he's literally Naruto's rival. Wouldn't make any sense to put him anywhere else apart from God tier. Like, he was as strong as Obito, or just about, and he helped defeat Kaguya. But that, like, it doesn't make sense to put him under here. Okay, who have we got? Killer Bee. He does have a tailed beast, but put him on overpowered. Only because he wouldn't win in a fight against any of these guys. That's fact. You can disagree with me in the comments if you like, but I don't see him beating any of these. Okay, Kimimaru. From what we have seen, decent. Like, it literally took Lee and Gaara. Hell, not even Lee and Gaara beat him. He died to his sickness. He might have even beaten, like, he might have beaten Gaara and Lee together. That was Drunken Fist Lee. So, I think decent. That sits right with me. Kisame. Kisame... He... overpowered. Now, you know what? I might change this. I might put Gaara up here. So yeah, Kisame, he's known as the tailless tailed beast for a reason. Because he literally got as much chakra as a Jinchuriki. But I'd say he's on equal ground to Itachi, maybe a little bit weaker. He's stronger than Deidara. Or apart from Deidara's blast. But I'd say he's somewhere close to Killer Bee. Conan, she was somewhat equivalent to Pain. So I think it's fair to put her in exceptional. So come on, let's be honest, she failed to beat Obito. And he's like, before he had the 10 tails, before he had the Rinnegan. Just one Sharingan Obito. Exceptional seems fair. Okay, Konohamaru. Konohamaru managed to beat a Pain. That's something these characters did not manage to do. And so for the reason he beat a Pain is why I'm going to put him in exceptional. Kankuro. I guess he's decent. He's not really incredible. Like, he hadn't shown any amazing feats. He does get stronger with his new Sasori puppet, but other than that, I'd say decent. Below average. The reason I'm putting her below average is because, well, come on, she's not very good. She's a Genjutsu specialist. And yet, she lost to Itachi in Genjutsu. I think that speaks for itself. Madara Uchiha, God tier. He's literally was the final boss before Kaguya. Naruto and Sasuke struggled to beat him. He took a kick from 8 Gates Mike Guy. That, like there's literally no other way to go about it. Use a Kage. I think, like, all the Kage deserve to be in overpowered. That's, like, might actually change from overpowered to Hokage level. Okay, that's better. So yeah, these are literally everyone on par with the Kage. Like, she managed to break Sasuke Susanoo. That's impressive. And her lava style it's quite deadly. So Kage makes sense. 8 Gates my guy. Like, God tier. As I said, he managed to almost kill 10 Tails Madara. He would honestly wipe the floor with all of these guys. And he'd give all these guys a run for their money, I would say. Okay, the 4th Hokage. I'll put him in Kage. Actually, you know what? No, but then again... Nah, I'll put him in God tier. Because he did have KCM too. And we all saw how strong that was. Plus, he managed to keep up with Hashirama. And that, my friends, is no easy feat. And he was pretty relevant even towards the end of the war, when like everyone else was getting outclassed in power. So, God tier for my boy, the Yellow Flash. Hiruzen, Kage level. Like, he's strong, don't get me wrong, but you can tell his old age is starting to show. So, yep, Kage. Naruto, the show's literally about Naruto. So, where else can you put him? Him and Sasuke, literally rivals. They beat Kaguya. Final boss. God tier it is. Neji, decent. Like, he's as strong as all the other Konoha 12. Yeah, decent. We've already got Obito up there, so I'll put him down here. Onoki, Kage level. You know, he's a Kage. He did stop Madara's boulder. So that's pretty incredible, that moment. Come on. Like, who expected him to stop 2 meteors? So, yeah, Kage. Orochimaru, Kage. Like, oh, nah, I'll put him in exceptional with Jiraiya. Because let's be honest, he's on par in power with Jiraiya. Like, there's just no two ways about it. Like, I don't think he would have beat Pain. Not a chance. Pain, Kage. Like, I'd say he's... We all saw him, like, Nagato and Itachi somewhat on equal footing when they were both revived or during the reanimation jutsu. And Pain in no way or any form losing a fight to any of these down here. Not a chance. Fourth Hokage. Oh, not Hokage, sorry, the fourth Raikage. He can go there because he's a Kage, so it makes sense, really. Rock Lee. Decent. We haven't seen any incredible feats from Rock Lee, sadly. Like, he's opened the 6th gate, I think it was. But that's about it. And he's probably on par with all of these guys here. Well, not, sorry, no, he wouldn't beat any of these guys here. Not a chance. Or not pre-Boruto anyway. Sai, I reckon Sai deserves to go in exceptional. Like, let's be real. Sai would probably beat any of the Konoha 12. Apart from, you know, your main ones like Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura. Because he's literally in Root. That's like the Ambu, but for the underworld. And it's not easy, man. They get bloody trained to be like the Ambu. So, yeah, exceptional makes sense. Sakura, Kage level. Now, the reason I don't put her in God tier is because, quite frankly, she doesn't have any hacks or anything. It's just brute strength. Which, yeah, that gets you to a certain point, but I don't see her winning against any of these God tier characters. Like, these guys are all relevant to each other. She, as much as I hate to say it, she was a step behind Sasuke and Naruto even in the last fight. Sasori, exceptional. Yeah, that makes sense. I think most of the Akatsuki are going to be exceptional. Don Sasuke, Shikamaru, due to his intelligence, I would say exceptional. Like, hell, he beat Hidan. It's not an easy feat, killing someone that's unkillable. Oh, well, you think he's dead anyway. And I don't think he would lose to any of the Konoha 12. At least if he had a chance, like, think it through. Shino, Shino's pretty powerful. Like, not a lot of people know this, but his bugs are pretty OP. They eat your chakra and drain it from you. That skill itself, it's not easy to deal with. Just, he didn't get enough time to showcase his power, which was a real shame. I've done you. Shisui. We don't know enough about Shisui. And because we don't know enough about Shisui, I'll have to put him in decent. Because, yeah, the Koto and Matsukame. But, and yeah, I mean, he was known for his body flicker. I guess he was in the Umbra, wasn't he? For the benefit of the doubt, I'll put him in exceptional. But I would personally lean more towards decent. Because him paired up against all the Kinoa 12 adults, don't know if he would wipe the floor, equal footing. Like, you know how it is. Okay. Shark Man, but not really. Soigetsu. He exceptional. He's equivalent to Jugo. So, I mean, he's literally like, he can turn into water. And he can use all the seven swords of the mist. Which, that's not an easy feat. So, exceptional to me. That's the one. Tamari. She's like equivalent to Genoa 12. Tenten. Below average. Oh, actually no, she did use the Sage's 6-path weapons. And that's... And apparently it's supposed to be pretty hard to use, so I'll give it a... Yeah, decent, makes sense. He literally... God tier. Second Hokage. He managed to stand his own in the war. So yeah, God tier. Tsunade, Kage level. She didn't do as much as the previous Hokage. She lost to Madara. That's pretty much all we see from her. Exceptional for Tenzo. I think that's fair. Zabuza. Decent. Same with Haku. Well, I mean, what do you expect? Yes, he was A tier in the bingo books, but is that the start of the show? That's as far as he's gonna go. Zetsu. Below average. Now, Zetsu, like Black Zetsu was weak. He was very weak. White Zetsu, honestly, he's not got a chance against any of these guys. So, yeah. And he was pretty much fodder in the war. Dazai, probably Kage, considering he beat Gingaku and Kinkaku. And, and they were like in their Ninetales form, so I think that feels right to me. And lucky last is Danzo. Now, exceptional only because of his hacks. He had the Izanagi. That's literally a cheat code itself. He had how many Sharingans implanted into him? He had the Koto and Matsukame. He had the elephant that bloody sucked up everything. He had the seal that detonated in an area around him to kill the enemy he was fighting. Now, due to all these hacks, he's not strong enough to be a Kage, but he's not weak enough to go on decent. So, yeah, exceptional, fits him to the T. But anyway, guys, that's going to be this Naruto tier list. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and a subscribe. If you have any disagreements or where you think people should go, please pop them down into the comments below. And if you have another anime list you want me to do, yeah, pop it in the comments. And with that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.